Aha! I'm going live again today, and I'm doing my book reading. If you happen to be here, just join the conversation. Just listen and I don't want to. I don't want to participate in anything. Just join and listen to my reading of this powerful book and my discussion on this book. I'm reading As a Man Thinketh, classic book that have changed my life and is still changing my life on a constant basis. I've given these books to all my children. I'm believing that they will also grow to love the book, and I know that the book will do a lot in their lives, as it's doing in my life even now. So I'm going to start from where I stopped, and I want you to just enjoy this time together. So the circumstances we encounter with suffering are the result of our own lack of mental harmony. Look at that. The circumstances we encounter with suffering are the result of our own lack of mental harmony. Mental harmony. Mental harmony is very important. Once you have mental harmony, I mean, a lot of things begin to work in your life. The reason why many people are not at peace because there is no mental harmony. Mentally, they are confused. So you want to work in the area of your mentality in order to really live a very, very abundant life. Now, the circumstances we encounter with blessedness are the result of our own mental harmony. So suffering has to do with a dysfunction in your mentality, and then blessedness has to do with a functioning mentality. Don't forget that blessedness is linked with mental harmony. Suffering is linked with mental disharmony. So it's a mental world. It's a mental world, and that is why we need to spend a lot of time concerning our mind. Even the Holy Book says that be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. A lot of people are not placing emphasis on this particular dimension. I don't care how elevated you think you are. If your mental realm is not harmonious, you can't live a peaceful life. So, blessedness, not material possessions, is the measure of right thought. Wretchedness, not lack of material possession, is the measure of wrong thoughts. We may be cured, you may be cursed and rich. Can you see that? You may be cursed and still be rich. We may be blessed and poor. Blessedness and riches are joined together only when the riches are rightly and wisely used. And the poor person descends into wretchedness only when his or her lot is regarded as a burden unjustly imposed. Indigence and indulgence are the two extremes of wretchedness. They are both equally unnatural and the result of mental disorder. We are not rightly conditioned until we are happy, healthy, and prosperous. I want to say that again. Look at that. He said, we are not rightly conditioned. We are not rightly conditioned until we are happy, healthy, and prosperous. Until we are happy, healthy, and prosperous. We are not rightly conditioned. Happiness, health, and prosperity are the result of harmonious adjustment of the inner with the outer, of our relationship with our surrounding. We begin to be mature adults only when we cease to whine and revile and commence to search for the hidden justice which regulates our lives. As we adapt our minds to that regulating factor, we cease to name others as the cause of our condition. We cease to name others as the cause of our condition, which we are very prone to do. We just believe that my condition is due to this, it's due to that. Your condition is not due to anything. That's the way you think. Now, we cease to name others as the cause of our conditions but begin to build ourselves up in strong and noble thoughts. We begin to build ourselves up in strong and noble thought. Strong and noble thought. Strong and noble thought. Strong and noble thought. I like that. Strong and noble thought. The more strong and noble your thoughts are, the more you live a wonderful life. The more strong and noble your thoughts are, the more you live a powerful life. So, we cease to kick against circumstances, but begin to use them as aids to more rapid progress and as a means of discovering the hidden powers and possibilities within ourselves. There are hidden powers and possibilities within ourselves, but they can only be uncovered when we begin to take control of our mind. When we begin to take control of the thoughts we think. Now, law, not confusion, is the dominating principle in the universe. Law, not condition, is the dominating principle in the universe. Justice, not injustice, is the soul and substance of life. And righteousness, not corruption, is the molding and moving force in the spiritual government of the world. This being so, we might right ourselves to find that the universe is right. And during the process of putting ourselves right, we'll find that as our thoughts are altered, I want you to know that, as our thoughts are altered toward things and other people, things and other people will alter their thoughts towards us. I love this. So it begins with me. It begins with me. Anything outside there begins with me. Anything outside there begins with me. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. The more you are able to realize that, the better you live a wonderful life. Let me take it again. He said, we find that as our thoughts are altered towards things and other people, things and other people will alter their thoughts towards us. So it begins with me. Not them, but me. The proof of this truth is in every person and is therefore admits of easy investigation by systematic introspection and self-analysis. Let us radically alter our thoughts. Let us radically alter our thoughts. Let us radically alter our thoughts. So what will happen? And we will be astonished as the rapid transformation it will effect in the material condition of our lives. Thoughts, material condition. Thought, material condition. Everything is linked with your material. Everything is linked. Everything is linked. So don't forget that. We may imagine that thought can be kept secret, but it can not. Thought cannot be kept secret because whatever you see outside you is a mirror of your thoughts. Now, but it cannot. It rapidly crystallizes into habit, and habit solidifies into circumstance. We cannot keep thought in secret because thoughts become habit, and habit becomes circumstance. So circumstances are function of habits, and habits are function of our thoughts. So bestial thoughts, that is corrupted thoughts, crystallizes into habit of intoxication and consumption, which solidifies into circumstances of destitution and disease. Impure thoughts of every kind crystallize into enervating and confusing habits, which solidifies into distracting and adverse circumstances. Thoughts of fear, doubt, and indecision crystallizes into weak, soft, and irresolute habit, which solidifies into circumstance of failure, indigence, and slavish dependence. So you know what excites me about this life is this: is that I'm in charge. I'm in charge. You are in charge. We have been given the tools to be in charge, and that tool is our thoughts, our mind. Some of the greatest tool you have, your mind. Now, thought of fear, doubt, and indecision crystallizes into weak, soft, and irresolute habits, which solidifies into circumstance of failure, indigence, slavish dependence. Lazy thoughts crystallize into habits of unseemliness and dishonesty, which solidify into circumstances of vow and beggary. Hateful and condemnatory thoughts crystallizes into habit of accusation and violence, which solidifies into circumstance of injury and persecution. Selfish thoughts of all kinds crystallize into habit of self-seeking, which solidify into circumstances more or less distressing. On the other hand, beautiful thoughts of all kinds crystallize into habit of grace and kindness, which solidify into genial and sunny circumstances. Pure thought crystallizes into habit of temperance and self-control, which solidify into circumstance of repose and peace. Thought of courage, self-reliance, and decision crystallizes into strong habit, which solidifies into circumstance of success, plenty, and freedom. So you cannot divulge success, plenty, and freedom from your mental arrangement. Your mental arrangement is equal to your circumstances outside. It's something, an insight came to me some times ago, that look at the alphabet A to Z. It's just like that. You give the alphabet A to Z to two people to arrange, to formulate 10 words out of those alphabet A to Z. Then Mr. A, we out of those A to Z see success, plenty, abundance, courage, possibilities, promotion, advancement, opulence. You see Mr. B, they give the alphabet to him, he will see failure, discouragement, calamity, begging, sorrow, tragedy, death. So you are the one in charge. Depending on how you arrange your mind is how your life outside will arrange itself. So now let's go forward. Energetic thoughts crystallize into habits of cleanliness and industry, which solidifies into circumstance of pleasantness. Gentle and forgiving thoughts crystallize into habit of gentleness, which solidifies into protective and preservative circumstance. Loving and unselfish thought crystallize into habit of self-forgetfulness for others, which solidify into circumstance of sure and abiding prosperity and true riches. A particular train of thought persisted in, look at that, a particular train of thought persisted in, whether it is good or bad, cannot fail to produce its result on the character and circumstance. I want to take this again and again. Let me read it to you again. A particular train of thought persisted in, whether it is good or bad, cannot fail to produce its result on character and circumstances. We cannot directly choose our circumstances, but we can choose our thoughts. We cannot directly choose our circumstances. We cannot choose failure, but we can choose our thoughts. We cannot even choose success. We can choose our thoughts, because our thoughts will gravitate into either failure or success. It's a serious matter. We cannot directly choose our circumstances, but we can choose our thoughts, and so indirectly yet surely shape our circumstances. Nature helps us to the gratification of encouraging thoughts, and opportunities are presented which will most speedily bring to the surface both the good and evil thoughts. This is Dr. Joseph Deji-Folutile. I'm reading As a Man Thinketh on my book reading, which I want to do from time to time. I have great books. I want you to just follow me. Subscribe, like, share. Great books that we're going to discuss that will change your life. It's going to change your life, because these books are changing my life on daily basis. They don't discuss some of these books. They won't tell some of the principles of these books in churches or taught anywhere. They won't tell you, because if they tell you some of that, you'll be free. You'll be free. You'll be free. You'll be free. You know? So, let's go on. Nature helps us to the gratification of encouraging thoughts, and opportunities are presented which will most speedily bring to the surface both the good and evil thoughts. Let us cease from our sinful thoughts, and all the world will soften towards us and be ready to help us. Put away weak and sickly thoughts. Put away weak and sickly thoughts. And be ready to, and opportunities will spring up on every hand to aid our strong resolve. I want to take that again. Take that again for me and you. Look at it. Put away weak and sickly thoughts, and opportunities will spring up on every hand to aid our strong resolves. Encourage good thoughts, and no hard faith will drag us down to wretchedness and shame. You don't need a prophet. You are a prophet by what you think. You are a prophet by what you think. I don't care how much anybody can say to your life. If what you are saying to your life here is dysfunctional, forget it. And I don't care what anybody is saying to you negatively. If what you are saying here is positive, you're on course. The box starts and stops with you, with me and you. Now, let's go on forward. Encourage good thoughts, and no hard faith will drag us down to wretchedness and shame. The world is our kaleidoscope. The world is our kaleidoscope. And the varying combination of colors, which at every succeeding moment is present to us, are the exclusively adjusted pictures of our ever-moving thoughts. I love that. I love that. I love that. Let me go to the next chapter because I still have some time to spend on this. Effect of thought on health and body. Effect of thought on health and body. This has changed my life. Because I happen to know that the greatest medicine you have in life is thought. And the greatest poison you have in life is thought. Once you're able to handle your thoughts, you can handle your body. Your body is a puppet. Thoughts controls it for good or bad. That's why I said in my last video, I said many of us, we are so particular about what we eat. We are so particular about what we wear, but we are not particular about what we think. I don't care what to eat or what to wear. If what to think is wrong, your life will be wrong. Because what you think is what you become. So, effect of thought on health and body. The body is a servant of the mind. I said so. The body, this body, is the servant of the mind. It obeys the operations of the mind. It obeys the operation of the mind. It obeys the operations of the mind. You know, sickness is over-glorified. Majority of sicknesses, they result from thoughts. Thought is equal to health. Thought is equal to good health. Thought is equal to sickness. Don't forget that. Now, the body is a servant of the mind. It obeys the operation of the mind, whether they be deliberately chosen or automatically expressed. At the binding of unlawful thoughts, the body sinks rapidly into disease and decay. The body sinks into decay and disease because of thoughts. Now, at the command of glad and beautiful thoughts, it becomes clothed with usefulness and beauty. I got to know this long time ago, and it changed my life. Apart from you take supplement, I don't take any drug. Because the greatest drug is your thought. And the baddest poison is your thought. Don't forget that. Now, disease and health, circumstances are rooted in thought. Don't forget that. I want to write it down. Disease and health, like circumstances are rooted in thought. People don't want to hear that, but that is the gospel truth. Disease and health, like circumstances, are rooted in thought. Your circumstances are rooted in thought. Your health rooted in thought. Your sickness rooted in thought. This is a mental word. Don't forget that. Now, sickly thought will express themselves through a sickly body. Thought of fear have been known to kill a person as speedily as a bullet, and they are continually killing thousands of people just as surely, though less rapidly. The people who live in fear of disease are the people who get it. People who live in fear of disease are the people who get it. Don't forget that. People who live in fear of disease are the people that get it. If you follow me on this live play and go back and play it again and again, sickness will leave your body. I'm telling you the truth. Your thought life. Now, the people who live in fear of disease are the people who get it. Anxiety quickly demoralizes the whole body and lays it open to the entrance of disease. Anxiety, anxious thoughts. They are poison. They are deadlier than poison. Now, and lays it open to the entrance of disease, while impure thoughts, even if not physically indulged, will soon shatter the nervous system. Strong, pure, and happy thoughts build up the body in vigor and grace. That's why I don't go to sleep any night without going with happy thoughts. Happy thought. I must go to bed with happy thoughts. When I wake up in the morning, I must generate happy thoughts. Happy thought is medicine. Happy thought is medicine. Happy thought is medicine. Don't forget that. Don't go to sleep without happy thoughts. I was watching a video this morning, and this expert on brain, it's an old man now, very old. He said, when he wants to sleep, he will treasure hunt. He will reverse his mind back to the beginning of the day and pick out good things that happen along the day. Good thing. Meanwhile, when he wakes up in the morning, he will tell himself, this is going to be a good day. This is going to be a good day. He will tell himself several times. And then when he goes to sleep in the night, he will cast his mind back to the beginning of the day, to the night, and see those things that happened that made him happy. And he will relive them again and again and smile and then go to sleep. Looking young, even though very old. Powerful mysteries. Powerful revelations. Now, strong, pure, and happy thoughts build up the body in vigor and grace. Build up the body and grace. Build up the body and grace. The body is a delicate and plastic instrument which responds readily to the thoughts by which it is impressed. The body is a delicate and plastic instrument which responds readily to the thoughts by which it is impressed, and habits of thought will produce their own effects, good or bad. Let me take it again. The body is a delicate and plastic instrument which responds readily to the thought by which it is impressed. Don't forget, I love that statement. Let me read it again. The body is a delicate and plastic instrument. Your body is delicate and plastic. Malleable. Your body is malleable. That one should gladden your heart. It's a delicate and plastic instrument which responds readily to the thoughts by which it is impressed. Your body responds to thoughts. If it's a good thought, it will respond to it. If it's a bad thought, it will respond to it. The body is a puppet responding to your thought. Your thought is master. Look, the greatest, the most powerful energy in the universe is your thought energy. The most powerful energy in the universe is thought energy. It has power over your body. Your body is malleable, it's plastic. It dances to the tune of your thoughts. If your thoughts, they are beneficial, it dances like that. If your thoughts are poisonous, it dances to it. I mean, think about that. So, the body is a delicate and plastic instrument which responds readily to the thoughts by which it is impressed, and habit of thought will produce their own effect, good or bad, upon it. People will continue to have impure and poisoned blood so long as they propagate unclean thoughts. People will continue to have impure and poisoned blood so long as they propagate unclean thoughts. Out of a clean heart comes a clear life and a clean body. Out of a defiled mind proceed a defiled life and a corrupt body. Thoughts is the fount of action, life, and manifestation. Make the fountain pure, and all will be pure. Look, what I busy myself doing on a daily basis is to work on this mind. It's a work on this mind. It's a conditioned world. This world is conditioned. You are already conditioned to be this or that. But you can take charge and begin to condition yourself to a life you want to live. A life of energetic life, happy life, boisterous life, looking young, no matter how old you are. You know? Just by taking charge of your thoughts. It won't be easy. It won't be easy. But why don't you start now? Start working your mind. Look. If you look at the Holy Book, it says, be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. One of my mentors said that, change your mind and keep it changed. Everything begins with the mind. The mind. Success or failure, mind. Don't be a victim of, when you're a skater looking for what is not lost. Get busy with your mind. Get busy with your mind on a daily basis. Now look at it. Change on diet will not help us. I said that. Change of diet will not help us if we will not change our thoughts. I said some people are very concerned about what they eat, about what they wear, but they are not concerned about what they think. I don't care what to wear or what to eat. Look, dieting is overrated. You diet, but you are thinking wrongly. It will not work. It will not work. It will not work. It will not work. Look, he said, change of diet will not help us if we will not change our thoughts. When thoughts are made pure, impure food is no longer desired. Clean thoughts make clean habits. The so-called saints who do not wash their bodies are not saints. Only when we have strengthened and purified our thoughts may the malevolent microbe not be considered. If you will perfect your body, guide your mind. If you want to perfect your body, guide your mind. If you want to perfect your body, guide your mind. If you want to perfect your body, guide your mind. If you want to perfect your body, guide your mind. I can't say it no. If you want to perfect your body, guide your mind. If you want to perfect your body, guide your mind. If you will renew your body, beautify your mind. If you will renew your body, beautify your mind. I want to renew my body. So what I do, beautify your mind. I love the English word. It said entertainment, entertain thoughts. When you entertain thoughts that are noble, that are grand, that are beautiful. Look at what the Holy Book said. He said, finally, my brethren, whatever things are good, whatever things are pure, lovely, of good report, that are noble, worthy of praise, he said, think on these things. Think on these things. Because that is where your life is. Think on these things. Think on these things. Think on these things. Think on these things. Think on these things that are noble, that are pure, that are lovely, of good report. Program yourself. Get busy. It's your life. You're in charge. You're in charge. They don't want you to know that in some churches, though. In some garden. They don't want you to know that. They want you to keep coming and keep coming and keep coming. My brother, You are the one to take charge of. Take charge of your mind, and your life will begin to. Your life is so. Life is. You can turn life like this and that through your mind. So now, he said, thought of malice, envy, disappointment, despondency rob the body of his health and grace. A sour face does not come by chance. It is made by sour thoughts. Wrinkles that mar are drawn by folly, passion, and pride. I know a woman of 96. Can you hear that? I know a woman of 96 who has the bright, innocent face of a girl. I know a man well under middle age whose face is drawn into inharmonious contours. The one is the result of a sweet and sunny disposition. The other is the outcome of passion and discontent. Can you guess my age? You can't guess. Can you guess my age? With my comment. You can't guess my age. You know? Oh, thought are powerful. As you cannot have a sweet and unwholesome abode unless you admit the air and sunshine freely into your homes, so a strong body and a bright, happy, or serene countenance can only result from the free admittance into the mind of thoughts of joy and goodwill and serenity. On the face of the aged, there are wrinkles made by sympathy, others by strong and pure thought, and others are carved by passion. Who cannot distinguish them? With those who have lived righteously, age is calm, peaceful, and softly mellowed, like the setting sun. I have seen a philosopher on his deathbed. He was not old except in years. He died as sweetly and peacefully as he had lived. That is my resolve. Live a happy life to my thoughts. Live a happy life to my thoughts. I'm in charge. Yeah. I'm in charge. Yeah. Now, there is no physician like cheerful thought. I think I should be around. There is, write it down. There is no doctor like cheerful thought. I love that. There is no doctor like cheerful thought. There is no doctor like cheerful thought. Note it down. There is no doctor like cheerful thought. Begin to work on that statement every day. There is no doctor like cheerful thought. There is no doctor like cheerful thought. There is no doctor like cheerful thought. There is no doctor like cheerful thoughts. No doctor. He said, a merry heart doeth good like medicine, but a broken spirit who can bear? I think that's a proverb. He said, a merry heart doeth good like medicine. Another one said that all the days of the afflicted are evil, but he that of a merry heart has a continual feast. All in Proverbs. So, there is no doctor like cheerful thought. There is no doctor like cheerful thought. There is no physician like cheerful thought. For dissipating the ills of the body, there is no comforter to compare with goodwill for dispersing the shadows of grief and sorrow. To live continually in thought of ill will, cynicism, suspicion, and envy is to be confined in a self-made prison hole. But to think well of all, to be cheerful with all, to patiently learn to find the good in all, such unselfish thoughts are the very portals of heaven. And to dwell day by day in thought of peace towards every creature will bring abounding peace to their possessor. That's what I busy myself doing on a daily basis. I make sure I close my eyes and I send love and compassion to everyone. I send to different countries of the world. I send to different things in my country. I send to my leader, to my president. I send to. It's very powerful medicine. I want to invite you to do that. Close your eyes every morning, even just for 5 minutes, and begin to send love and compassion mentally to different parts of the world, part of your community, to people that you live together at home. You see that you live in serenity and peace always. Nothing troubles you. There's peace of mind, because as it goes out, it comes back plenty. Because even the Holy Book says, he said, give and it shall be given unto you. Good mayor pressed down, shaken together, and running over, men shall give unto your bosom. It's not the money he's talking about. As you give love and compassion, as you project it everywhere, you see, it's come back to you with peace, with joy, with gladness, with love. I'm going to end this live today, and I'm going to start next one on thought and purpose. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he, by James Allen. Get the book, buy it, but join me in discussing this book. I will soon finish the one I want to read, then I will take another book, and we'll go again and again. We have on a roll. I mean, where are we going to? Let's enjoy ourselves. So don't forget to follow me, subscribe, like, share to as many people as possible, and I will see you again, hopefully, before the end of this week or next week, thereabout. I'll come back again and again, and we'll discuss this particular book and many other books that will change our life, that you will see yourself moving from one level of glory to another. Thank you for your time. 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 Bye for now.